The best way to think about these functions within functions is just to realize that function notation here, right, where you see this, f of 2 equals 3, or, f of whatever, or g of whatever, that these are just kind of like names. Let's pretend that they're just names for an equation. And f of 2 would mean that this is an equation that when you plug into to that equation, we don't even know what it looks like, but we know that when you plug 2 into it, you get 3. And for that same equation, that f there, that means when you plug in 3, you get 5. And for g, our equation named g, that means if you plug in 3 into that equation, you get 2 coming out. And if you plug in 5 into the g equation, out comes 6, right? And so the question is, what happens when you get f of g of 3? Well, let's write this out. So we know we're dealing with the equation f, but we're actually shoving another equation in there, which is a strange thing to think about. And that is g of 3. Well, let's separate this by color a bit. We'll make g green. Why not, right? And we can see that we know that what g of 3 equals. G of 3, we see here's g. We have g of 3 here and g of 5 here. Well, the one we care about is this one here. And we know that when you have this equation having 3 plugged in, 2 comes out. So we can now actually replace that with 2. And they actually tell us what f of 2 is. They tell us that f of 2 equals 3. So it ends up being that the answer to this is 3, which is B.